Hello dear traders, I'm Maria Stradup and this is the review of crypto analytics from fx.co. It's the 25th of January today, Wednesday, and Bitcoin is still hovering around the 23,000 level. The bias remains bullish. And Ethereum is following the flagship cryptocurrency. And now today's review. First, we will discuss the long-term perspectives for Bitcoin, then short-term forecasts for Bitcoin and Ethereum. And we will start with an article by Paolo Greca and long-term forecasts. So Paulo says that majority of specialists who do not have a personal strike in Bitcoin's development predict that in this year will be a year of consolidation. Bitcoin can remain stable between $20,000 and $30,000, which is a favorable scenario. After all, many people anticipate further declines, such as to $12,000 or even lower. Additionally, a lot of specialists think that Bitcoin cannot suddenly reverse course and begin a new ascent. It has become too closely tied and even dependent on the US stock market in recent years. It's therefore naive to anticipate Bitcoin's growth in the absence of a revival in the US stock market. Therefore, it goes without saying that we won't make any statements like Bitcoin is guaranteed to fall more or the current growth will finish quickly. So the level of 24,350 still needs to be overcome. There is no longer a trend and the fundamental environment is negative for the rise of Bitcoin. And now let's get closer to short-term forecasts and the article by Artem Petrenko. And so Artem says that the 23,400 resistance zone does not allow the cryptocurrency to continue a confident bullish rally, and the slowdown in the upward trend of trading volumes complicates the situation. Another reason for Bitcoin's slowdown may be important economic reports that will appear this week. Yesterday, already published, is the publication of Microsoft's financial statements, and its result will have a direct impact on stock indices and therefore on Bitcoin. Also, on Thursday and Friday, the indicators of the durable goods market and the level of core inflation will be released, and all these publications will be a prelude to the Fed meeting next week, and therefore we can expect a gradual increase in volatility in key markets. However, there are some fundamental incentives for further growth, and the recession, the percentage of the probability of recession is now only 50% instead of 85 or 100% sometime earlier. And the JP Morgan experts say that 7 out of 9 classes of financial assets indicate a decrease in the probability of recession this year in the United States. A similar opinion was expressed by Philadelphia Fed President Patrick Harker, who said that the agency predicts US GDP growth in 2023 by 1%. Thus, the financier believes the United States may avoid an economic recession. At the same time, JP Morgan analysts note that in the near future, we should expect profit-taking on stock instruments. The same applies to cryptocurrencies because the growth of the asset in January allows at least to fix a break-even. If we look at the chart of Bitcoin, what do we see? The cryptocurrency is in a consolidation phase near the 22,900, 23,100 area. This is the information of yesterday. The article was written yesterday. The bearish positions remain strong, as evidenced by their test of the 23,000 level for 4 days in a row without visible success. At the same time, the bears failed to develop a downward trend as buyers instantly absorb volumes near the 22,900 level. This indicates a strong bullish trend and an early breakout and consolidation above 23,000. In the medium term, Bitcoin remains extremely overbought. The technical RSI and stochastic indicators have been moving above the 85 levels since the beginning of January, and the stubbornness of bulls will eventually lead the market to a deeper correction. So as a result, Artem says that Bitcoin maintains a steady bullish potential, which greatly increases the full-fledged breakdown of the 23,000 level in the coming days. Despite the need of a correction, the asset will continue to hold 22,900 level and move upward. At the current stage, Bitcoin correction is not expected as there has been a significant activation of buyers. Considering the local decline, we should expect it in the presence of a combination of factors, including mass profit taking, increased volatility, and the activation of large sellers. Okay, let's have a look at the chart of Bitcoin for the moment. And what do we see? Still it declined. It has declined slightly, well, maybe even not slightly. Yesterday it started to decline from points above 23,000. It went lower and even lower and opened today at 22,641, and now it is trading at 22,681. So it's slightly declined, and well, it didn't manage to hold that very 22,900 level. Okay, we will continue watching. And now let's move to Ethereum and say a couple of words about its technical picture and the article by Ralph Shedler. So Ethereum also dropped a little, but the bias remains bullish. Ralph says after its strong growth, a temporary retreat was natural. It could test and retest the near-term support levels before jumping higher. It was trading at 1,618 at the time of writing. It was late yesterday's evening. Ethereum found resistance right above the 1,676 historical level. It has registered only a false breakout. And now it has found support on the weekly pivot point 1,603 and on the upper median line. 1,591 represents static support as well. So as long as the price stays above these levels, the altcoin could develop a new bullish momentum. So a valid breakout above the flux resistance, the downtrend line, and above 1,647 activates further growth and brings new longs. Okay, let's have a look at the chart of Ethereum for the moment. And what do we see? Also, it declined, and even more sharply declined than Bitcoin. Yesterday it was above 1,600 and then went down. It opened today at 1,555 and now it is trading at 1,547. We see that it didn't manage to hold the static support point, and it went lower. This week, as we know, is full of important macroeconomic events, so things may drastically change. We should watch and be very careful. This is all for today. We'll see each other now next review tomorrow. As usual, I wish you profitable trading and a successful day. Goodbye.